you guys had been at several of the awards, or I saw you at a few of them, and I wanted to get, because we've, I think, unfortunately, lost a lot of the award shows that really specifically catered to rap or highlighted more than the double, triple platinum rappers. So for you guys, you know, as emerging artists, being with Snoop, but then standing on your own, going to these award shows, what was the experience like, and what did you learn about yourself and, you know, the group as you guys were going to some of these award shows early on?
Well, honestly, when we had got a call from our publicist saying that, you know, you guys were nominated for Best Girl Group. So it was us. It was oh my goodness, 3LW, I believe, and it was somebody else. I forgot who that was. So they kind of had us in there because the song was so R&B, and Latoya Williams kind of like did her thing on there. They had us in that. We were like in that R&B type of thing. So we got nominated for Best Group. Now, when you get nominated, you either present or perform, right? They didn't even want us there. At the time, you know, it was a lot of Death Row and Doghouse beef going on, and at that time, it was like really like escalated. It was an issue. So they were like, we don't want them here with that, and Snoop come in, and then Suge be in there. So we were like, wait, hold up. This is our dream. You know what I mean? This is our dream, like nominated for them. That's what artists live for. That's like, you know what I mean? That's like going to law school all that time, and then you don't even pass the bar. They gonna tell you can't pass the bar, but wait a minute, I worked all this time to do this, to get this, you know. So we said, well, he's not gonna come. So he said he wouldn't come, and we were like, okay, well, you know, we damn near like he really had to ride on him. Like, no, we really have to be there. So we went. They got a security, all female security. That didn't make any sense to me because you guys were, you know, whatever. But Suge did show up. You know, I guess he felt he was, you know, Snoop was gonna be there. He showed up. I mean, we were there, so it was no issue. Thank God it was no issue. We got to present. We got to present the award, and
what award show was it?
Huh?
What award show was it?
Lady of Soul.
Oh, okay.
Lady of Soul Award. So yeah, we got to present, and you know what I mean? That was a great experience to be able to do that, you know. But at the end of the day, the first award show we went to was the Source Awards. And
wait,
that was
the Pasadena one? I was at that too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It got real lit.
I was there.
Yeah, we hit the red carpet, and I mean, we saw everybody about to come in the damn award show, and we were like, they had locked us out because we had went out to get some drinks, and they said, well, you have to wait till commercial again. So we said, okay, cool. So when we were out there in the lobby, everybody from Death Row started coming up, and I was like, okay, this is about to probably go to the left. But it was cool until I don't know what happened, and next thing I know, we running, you know.
You know what really set it off? I know what set it off because I saw it.
You did?
It was the E40 McMinister fight. That's what started it off.
It was.
Because that was about 3 rows in front of me.
It was.
And that was like the chaos. And then from there, then it went, just the whole thing was crazy.
Yeah. It was. People started coming down from the top of the auditorium, and I was like, "This is crazy!" Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm from LA, and that type of energy was not supposed to be in that type of setting. It was real South Central energy going on up in there. I just was like, this is how award shows are? Okay, and this is our first impression, our first award show and everything. I just couldn't believe that security couldn't stop it. It was out of control. But those are our experiences for, you know, those 2 award shows outside of the awards.
Yeah, that was that was by far the craziest award show I ever went to. But I also remember, I'll never forget this. After I got out, because of the rows of death row dudes that were just running down to the stage, I remember I got out, and I'll never forget. I just remember everybody, girls are running, people are upset, some people got beat up, whatever. And I just remember in the midst of all that, J.O. Felony's walking out. It was like a movie. He just walked out like nothing was happening. It was just it was over. Everybody else, and J.O. was just walking out like, whatever. It was so funny.
You know who else was walking around like nothing was going on? Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, I didn't see him there. Okay.
Yeah, he was there too. He's walking around like, shit, they fighting. I'm pretty sure don't nobody want to fight me. So he was just, he was calm. That was chaos. I was like, wow, this is how the award show is, because when it cracked off, all of our crew, they already hit the stage. Yeah. We had just came back in because it was a little confrontation where we were sitting at with who was sitting at Mac 10 and T-Boz.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some issue. I guess somebody came and tried to question him about some stuff. I don't know. I guess some people he knew, and T-Boz was pregnant, ready to go off, and I was like, oh my God. He was like, sister, don't do that here. It's not and you're pregnant, just let him handle this. It ain't gonna really go too hard. We were like, yeah, don't, because this not the place. They really not caring about you right now. Basically, I was just we were trying to let her know, in other words. But after that, we had to get on stage with all the chaos, and all the girls, all the guys was on stage because they was holding people off stage. The people we were with.
Right.
They holding people off stage. We ended up getting on stage, and then we were good after that. But man, that was crazy.
That was definitely one of the wilder things I've seen.
It was.
But the other thing, back to Please Believe It. So with the album, the other thing is I wanted you to get, because people know and love and respect Battlecat, but I also think they don't understand on some people that the integral level that he is to so many people, and how his not only roots go back so far, but that he's worked with so many people. So for you, you've been around, obviously, the cream of the crop. So what is it that Battlecat does that's so different and so special from your perspective?
He's a production chef. When I first met Battlecat, I was like 17 or 18 years old. His manager was, one of my homeboys, and I, rolled up on the bike. I said, I rap, I'm dope. He said, is that right? I said, yeah. I said, you need to listen. Hey, you gonna shoot your shot, you never know what happens. So I ended up in the studio with him like within a week. And he, Battlecat is real. He's real, he's real picky. If it's not coming out right, it's like, nah, we're not gonna do that, because if I'm gonna give you my all production wise, I need you to give me your all lyric wise. And he groomed a lot of us to bring that out. I introduced Crooked Eye to Battlecat. I brought him to the studio because when I heard Crooked Eye, I told Battlecat, I said, man, you gotta hear this dude. He's dope. You gotta work with him. He'll sound dope on your beats, And so I brought him to the studio, and that was the end of that, And he was like, man, I said, I told you, you know what I mean? Like, this dude is the next dude, He lyrically, you can't lack right here, you know what I mean? So he really taught me how to get my vocal tone together and how to deliver it. He used to tell me, when you give a conversation, he would give me game on how to deliver my message or deliver my bars, and stuff like that. So, and we used to talk a lot like that. That's really like my big brother, Battlecat. That's really like that's my boy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I learned a lot from him.
Yeah, and it definitely shows throughout Please Believe It. Because Yeah, I know the title track, but he did so much of it. But I think he really brought a huge element to it. Man, I didn't.
Oh, he brought a huge. He was. I mean, he helped make the Doghouse sound. Real him, Fred Wreck, you know, Jelly Roll. Those would be the top three as far as keeping that, you know, that Doghouse sound. Like it was a great time. I'm not gonna lie, it was a great time because musically, we were doing what we do. Snoop knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, he was putting pressure. He was applying pressure.
Be sure to check out the History of Gangsta Rap by Soren Baker. He's official.
History of Gangsta Rap features exclusive interviews with Ice-T, Snoop Dogg, MC Ren, the D.O.C, and dozens of others. The History of Gangsta Rap, a definitive look at how Los Angeles changed rap forever.
In Los Angeles, the streets definitely set the tone of the hip-hop music.
At 19, I got a $50,000 car.
My whole angle always was, I'll be street, but I will always tell you the horrors that go along with this life.
It would be penalties and casualties for just wearing the wrong color in somebody's neighborhood.
And once gangster rap made it from the streets to the TV, the genre exploded.
With Fab 5 on Your MTV Raps with NWA.
Yo MTV, it just catapulted us from being local heroes to national gangbang rappers.
The History of Gangsta Rap discusses it all from 1980 up till today.
It's always gonna be shit happening in the streets. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna be something to talk about.
The History of Gangsta Rap in stores now.